Stink, stunk, think, thunk, tank. It's time for Thunk Tank.
Hey, welcome to Thunk Tanked. My name is Calvin, and I don't remember what my title was supposed to be.
Hi, my name's Andreas, and I've been furiously thinking for 15 minutes what I was gonna say.
Hi, my name's Eric, and it doesn't matter what I say because it couldn't be worse than either of those.
Set the bar low, everyone else succeeds. Taking them for the team.
What was really upsetting is that I really did. So we're doing this a little late today, because of emergencies, and I had the greatest. I was like, this is gonna be
It's
good.
gonna be so fun.
They're gonna be like, wow, I was really witty today. Nope, I'm stupid.
Well, at least we also didn't think of topics to talk about, so that's nice.
So I stole a topic today, and I'm gonna start us off.
Okay.
With an app. All right. Hooks up to GPS. Imagine you're a parent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your kid's being a fucking asshole. Maybe you're in a supermarket, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the kid won't listen to you. You're like, Jimmy, stop tearing the boxes off the shelves and throwing them on the ground and screaming.
Yeah.
Kid's not listening to you. You can't really hit the kid. That's not great.
You can, but you shouldn't.
Yeah, like right.
It's getting weird.
So
okay.
It's an app where you go, you like maybe take a picture of your kid. I don't know, and you put it on the app, and a stranger who also has the app and is nearby you will get a notification and come and yell at your kid for you. Because your kid will listen to a stranger.
That might be super effective.
Right? Right? Super traumatizing, but like, yeah.
Plus, you can sign up for this app when you don't even have kids and yell at little kids if that's what you're into.
Right, exactly. Exactly. It's a great way of tracking children as a person without children.
I think the requirement should be that you have a kid in order to do this, because I don't think we should trust people who don't have kids to yell at kids right. I think there's something about being a parent teaches you how to yell at kids.
I mean, maybe, or maybe the part they don't listen to is the parent part.
I have seen this though, where a parent is struggling to take care of child, and random like authoritative stranger just turns over and is like, "You need to cut that out. Your mom is blah 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 blah," and you just see this like whoosh over the face of this kid, like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, like it's serious when a stranger does it, you know.
So maybe,
yeah, the kid doesn't know. Like maybe that stranger's like really authoritative or a crazy violent person. You don't know.
I feel like none of the kids
they
think
won't
that,
like probably do anything too bad, but strangers, who knows? You've never gotten yelled at by a stranger before. What happens next? It's terrifying to children. I like this.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily
to keep the children from finding out that this is happening.
Yeah, I don't think that's too hard though, especially for the younger ones that are really hard to like control. So the parent has the phone and random stranger has the phone, and what you're doing is basically saying on the phone, nobody is picking up their cell phone being like, I want to yell at kids, and seeing a little map of all the parents with their cell phones on the thing. They just get alerts that say, nearby.
Right, kid ripping, throwing boxes on the floor.
Nearby kid needs to be shouted at.
Right, it's permission from the parent to do so.
Right.
And hopefully everybody in the audience will all applaud afterwards.
But yeah, that's...
that's just straight up a really good idea.
That's a good idea.
We're not going to do it, though, so if anybody's listening, steal that idea and cut us in for 10%.
Yeah, that one's almost free.
I don't really understand how you make money off of that app, honestly. I guess ads?
Ads.
Yeah.
Gotta be ads. Or selling people's location data. That must be worth something.
Yeah, data.
It must be. Yeah, otherwise TikTok wouldn't be a thing.
And you like you like hook it into another app that goes on the kid's phone that tells you where your kid is and prevents them from like doing dumb shit on the internet.
Why does your kid have a phone if they need to be yelled at by strangers? Like,
no, like for the older kids. Like as they age up, you keep the app on your phone for having strangers yell at your kid, but now it's also doing like, oh, my teenager's doing stuff they shouldn't be.
what about a great one that tracks where your kid is, and if they're in a location that sells like alcohol, it gives strangers an alert to just hassle your kids a little bit.
That's a really good idea.
Makes them more nervous.
Yeah, this could be extended to all kinds of situations, you know. Like just like creeping people out in various places. Can you go over to somebody to my friend and be like, "I know what you did"?
What about an app that where like people whisper like, "You're dreaming," as they walk by?
That's
Oh, that's pretty great. Okay, so that one's paid. You're like, I got $70.
Yeah.
Everyone who does it gets $2. You have to get your phone close enough to their phone to like
get that notification or something.
Yeah.
The details need to be worked out, but I think that's a winner.
Yeah. But yeah.
So the Yell at My Kid app, we'll call it Yeller? Yelper?
No, Yelp's the thing.
Yaller? Like a holler, but you holler? Yaller?
Disciplayer? Nope.
Shoutaplin. Like discipline, but with shouting.
It's terrible. All these names are terrible.
Schuber? Like Uber, but for shouting? Schlift? Like shout, like lift, but for shouting?
No, I just want an app called Schuber. Schluber. Schuber. It's a great idea, Andreas. It's a brilliant idea.
Thank you. It's not mine at all.
Yes. Well,
it's a great idea.
Would you like to hear my other idea?
Oh, please.
That I
Is
was
it
gonna
an app
bring?
where people engage in consensual fistfights at random?
All right, I'm listening.
Like the same thing, except let's just punch each other a bit.
Oh, that's fair. Are you allowed to consent to a fist fight?
In some states.
I think so.
Yes, there are particular laws about like duels, not duels, but like
honor brawls.
Yeah, basically, I've heard of it.
If you consent, it's not assault. It might be like nuisance disturbing the peace thing. I'm not a lawyer. Don't take legal advice from a podcast. But I think it's probably still like not legal, but you won't go to jail for assault if everybody's consenting.
Yeah.
Also, if anybody is consenting, who's calling the police?
Depends how hard you win.
I've seen,
yeah, I guess.
People on camera consent to getting into a fight while a police person was nearby.
That seems dumb, but okay.
And then they did, and it went. I think they ended up going to court, but like because they had camera evidence, it was just like they were like. But again, don't take legal advice from podcasts. Yes, that's a very bad idea. Yeah. But that's an interesting idea that if you could do that, then you could make said app or make an illegal app
for the illegal app store.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm looking for a guy who's like 5'10" to 5'11" and 180 pounds because I don't want to die. Someone in my weight class, come in corner of Bronxton and Maine. Yeah. So I was coming in here with two great little ideas before, and I'm just gonna say one of them because it's probably the worst thing I brought here. Rotisserie tits.
Okay, it's a rotisserie
I'm concerned.
for chicken breasts?
It's 2 rotisseries, and it's a joke costume, and it straps to your chest, and it's got like little spikes, and so you can put fruit or really anything, and they'll just spin on your chest.
So like for a Halloween party where that would be appropriate, kind of thing.
Right. Or I don't know.
Yeah, this one's real bad.
I was really struggling, and I just wanted to share how bad this was. I'm struggling for so long trying to get an idea, and I'm like, what if
Like,
fruit boobs, but they spin?
Like, that's the sort of thing you could probably sell at like those places that sell dumb crap for like bachelorette parties or whatever.
Yes, exact. That is exact. You've envisioned the market.
It's that and Halloween costumes, and that's about your entire
and
market.
Potentially professional chefs.
No.
Maybe
if they're going to a bachelorette party.
All right.
But no, that's not the worst idea.
But it's pretty bad.
It is pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Like, you'd be the only person in that marketplace, so like you've got the marketplace wide open all to yourself. Again, feel free to steal this idea. Cut us in for 10%.
I don't want 10% of that one.
I want 10% of that one.
Fuck you.
Just because it would be funny. Money. Get that royalty check every month for $1.50.
All right. Calvin, do you have anything?
I have actual crime.
Okay.
Actual crime.
Is it an app for actual crime?
Yes.
I feel like a lot of advice people ask for on the internet could be solved with actual crime.
Many things.
The difficult hoop is not crime.
So, I don't know why I was thinking about this, but this is like a thing that I've been thinking about lately, I guess. I did start thinking like, okay, so most of the things we talk about on this are in some way or another a scam, like some way or another, like either a legal scam or an illegal scam, but like we're taking dumb people's money. And I was just like, what's the easiest way to just take money and not get caught? And then my really dumb brain was like, hey, this day and age, you don't actually have to walk into the bank to rob it. You could send a robot. And then I was like, trying to design a
robot crime.
So wait, hold on. It's Hitchbot, but with a gun.
It's basically like a telepresence robot, right?
Yeah. Like those like walking iPads on scooters.
Right.
Yeah. One of them with a gun.
Right, but there's
or
face
a bomb even. Doesn't need a gun.
Face tracking. First of all, yes, you gotta have the bomb because you want to be able to destroy the thing at a moment's notice.
Obviously.
Perfect. Yeah.
But bomb really doesn't like. I mean, some people get real scared of bombs, but to me, if I saw that, I'd be like, well, okay, that blast radius is going to be what? Like, yes, it's probably going to fry the whole machine, but like, how many people can you kill with a bomb? And you've only got one. You go once, and then that's it. That's over. I want a 360 camera on this thing with face tracking software, pretty easy at this point to do, and auto targeting guns, just like 3 or 4 guns.
Can I pitch you on the fact that the military would almost certainly pay you real money to actually make this?
This isn't hard to make at all.
No, yeah,
I know.
I've seen this done. Not with guns.
Sorry. One guy who did a shoot me in the eye with a laser.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he's really famous. Hashtag him in this, so maybe he'll watch.
No,
mention him. It counts. Fucking move on.
He's not like. He's not smarter than I am, and I could do it. So
that's true. It's kind of upsetting that he's a guy who makes robots on the internet as a job.
Yeah.
And I look at it, I watch him make a robot, and I'm like, I'm still smarter than him somehow.
Well,
somehow I feel smarter.
I've done.
Are you?
I've done more difficult programming tasks. I know how to program an Arduino. I know how to, Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, it's not hard to make an automatic aiming gun. you calibrate it, and it, write some software. I mean, I do that more or less when I'm doing. I make video games, and you make it so that the monsters go after the guy and they hit them. That's pretty simple. So
I think the reason the military doesn't do this is probably like Geneva Convention related.
Might be, but when you don't need to follow any laws because you're in the middle of breaking
into
them,
the same category as landmines, an automated killing machine.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be a person doing the killing, I think.
Don't drones?
Drones are human controlled.
Yeah.
That's
this would be
bullshit.
two. This would be two.
Let's do it.
This would be two. You have to. If they don't shoot automatically, you point and click on the face of the person that you want to murder.
So
we could sell that to the government.
We could sell that as an app to other people.
Wait, what?
No.
It's a bank robbing simulator.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Except you're robbing a real bank for us.
There's real robots. Okay.
Wait, we're not controlling it. You're controlling it for points.
Oh wow!
Wait,
now that's really dark.
Committing a crime here.
Is
this a crime?
That's a new episode of Black Mirror, I think.
Is it?
No, this is.
Oh yeah, all right.
So
Cool.
the idea though is you wheel this robot into the. First of all, the trick is like getting the robot into the bank. That is number one hard thing to solve.
Crash your van backwards through their doors.
Just make the robot cute and put a little sign on it that says, "Please help me get through this door."
Gosh.
Hello, my name is Banksy, and I want to get into the bank. Can you help me? I struggle with doors.
And second it's inside, it's like.
That's fucked up. Jesus.
Yeah. So again, not a really good idea, but I was just kind of like, look, like if you want to get away with it, then you gotta go high tech.
So why not? Here's the problem.
What was the problem?
You can't get the money out. How do you get the money out?
The robot's too slow. They're gonna catch it. They're gonna follow it. You can't get the money.
Drone.
Unless you're stealing it,
drone launches.
Flies away.
You put it in the bag, and the drone flies the money away. Put the money in the basket, and then he gets back outside, and you're like, wow, gone.
Oh man. Okay, so here's my only stipulation here: is it takes one die pack to ruin all of that.
Well,
and it's a robot.
Really. One what pack?
Die pack. They put die packs in the money.
The problem is you're not going to get away with more money than these robots cost.
No,
they're not.
You're right.
That's a good point.
I think this isn't a winning proposition. So we need sponsors. Netflix, sponsor our bank robbing robot so you can make a documentary about it.
Yes.
I'll be the next Joe Exotic.
All the guns are just paintball guns?
High on meth and gay. What?
All the guns are paintball guns.
Paintball
and it's
guns.
Art. It's art
It's
instead
art.
of... you're still going to get tried for terrorism, right?
Not if they don't catch you.
Actually,
they can't... It's not illegal if you don't get caught.
I want to point out
still
something.
is, I think, illegal, but you don't get caught. Yeah.
I don't think this is necessary. You can they're supposed to hand over all the money even if someone doesn't have a gun, right?
Yeah.
Right? All you need is a robot that can brandish a gun. Don't need it to be good at shooting. You don't even need it to be able to shoot. Just
doesn't even need to be a real gun.
No, just move it fast enough so they can't tell.
Well, are there rules for that? Are there rules to like guy comes in, he may or may not have a real gun, gotta give him the money?
Guy comes in with a piece of paper, says, "I'm robbing this bank, put all the money in the bag." They have to hand over the money. It's insurance bullshit.
Yeah, they don't have to, but like they will lose their job if they don't.
So
really,
the other thing I want to see
get fired for not following bank policy during a bank robbery. Jesus.
Is the robot is a telepresence robot, right?
Yeah.
And it's got the screen on it. And you put the
You put the balaclava on, of course.
So, can I pitch you on a different type of bank robbery?
Okay, yeah.
All electronic, right?
Just hack in and steal all the rounded off pennies.
I think
You send out an email to a bank branch, right? Like a bigger branch.
Like fish.
And you say that they're launching. You have to make it look like it's an internal email. Launching a new program. One of the higher ups, one of the managers, is going to have a telepresence drone in the branch for the next week. And you send in just a telepresence drone.
Okay.
And then over the course of the week, you have maybe the telepresence drone can unlock the doors or get the keys or something. I don't know, but you just kind of pretend to be a bank manager for a week as a telepresence drone. And I feel like you could profit off of that somehow.
Wow.
There's definitely
a movie plot in there at the very least. A really dumb movie plot.
I like that you think I could get a movie man out of that script because
yeah.
Netflix, we've got a heist movie to pitch you.
It's an iPad on a Segway that takes over a bank.
There's a hostage situation and a tense climactic scene where he reunites with his son.
But he's also like, he's fallen in love with somebody at the bank. And it first went in there to screw them all over.
What it is to feel and be human.
Or the bank robber who's controlling it. Okay, all right.
He ends up being like a good manager in the end.
Oh my God, he just takes over as a... Oh, that's fantastic.
Cool.
Well, yeah, that's a robot crime is an industry you should get in on the ground floor of.
Oh, back to the military not being able to just have robots kill people. What if you do the same thing you do with like how Google Vans does it when they're driving their Google Map vans around?
Are you suggesting like
there's a person who can turn it off at any time?
Uh-huh.
There's a person monitoring them and can turn it off at any time. There's an emergency stop button.
Uh-huh.
But they're automatically going. Just like how the vans are driving, but the person riding in the van can stop it at any time.
So I think there are some self-driving things currently, but I don't think any of the Google vans are driving themselves right now.
Right now, they were like 5 years ago.
Self-driving? No, I don't think so.
I thought so.
5 years ago.
No?
I know the key in many states to the self-driving thing was they had to have a human who could take over control.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I thought that's what Google was doing actively.
I don't know if were there like Google Maps vans? Is that what we're talking about?
I thought so. I remember
Those
one
are
hit a deer.
Self-driving?
I thought so.
Nope.
Fucking damn it! All right.
Well, Google does a lot
it's
of weird
still
shit,
a
but I
loophole.
don't think they did anything that weird. But like, the loophole is still potentially feasible. I don't really know what the laws of war are because I'm just a podcaster. Don't take legal advice from a podcast.
Oh, but also America is pretty much immune to the Hague, so it doesn't really matter.
Wait, can America just do war crimes?
Yeah, I mean, didn't we do war crimes and then like the Hague was like, we're gonna try you for war crimes, and we went, no, fuck you. Like in the last month,
well,
I'm like pretty sure we went nah.
I don't know. And did they ever just like blatantly war crime? I don't think they blatantly.
I think Vietnam happened.
Well, Vietnam, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah, but
nobody had cell phone cameras in Vietnam. But like I think they pretend at least that they don't do war crimes.
Okay. I mean, pick up the robot when it's done.
Blatantly just, hey, this is the war crimes department.
I will say War Crimes Division is my favorite fictional division of the military.
Forget the Space Force. Let's do War Crimes Force.
War Crimes!
Just for note, the Google self-driving car project started in 2009.
Ooh.
Okay.
So
And they succeeded in
it
2010.
looks very much
They became
like
fully self-aware in 2011.
their self-driving cars look like the mapping vans. They have a spinny thing on the top and stuff, but that's not they're not the same thing.
Okay. All right.
Similar
Shit.
hardware, different stuff going on.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah.
Yeah.
No, the war crimes department has a lot to work on. There's plenty of stuff they can work with.
Hmm.
I think this would make a great like Netflix series. The war crimes department.
Oh God, yeah.
It's like a workplace comedy, but with like horrific stuff happening in the background.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
It's like The Office, but people are getting tortured to death with landmines.
Mm-hmm.
That's my pitch. Netflix.
Yeah.
Amazon
wow.
Prime?
Amazon Prime,
Does
maybe.
Yahoo still do television?
No, I assume
I don't
not.
think so. They pretend they do news though, so that's something.
Well,
So I feel like War Crimes Division would be basically all right. I'm definitely gonna be on a list for this. Pretty sure it's just the CIA.
no. The CIA isn't out there planting landmines.
No, they're out there planting like
Evidence.
Russian landmines is what they're doing. Like, there's a reason when the CIA buys shit, it doesn't say "Made in America" on it.
I mean, yeah, but like if it did, think of the plausible deniability they would have. We're not stupid enough to use equipment labeled "Made in America." Are you think we're retarded? Obviously, it's a Russian psyop.
God.
So-
All right. Well, that's
so
upsetting too.
What have you brought for us today, Eric? What fun.
You know darn well I haven't.
In that case, I'll just go again.
But I
'cause
have some questions.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
no, I
Or you
want
can go
questions.
again.
No questions.
No.
I want questions.
I thought one of you guys might know enough any sort of sign language to know if sign language has racial slurs.
That's hard to like type into Google to find out, isn't it?
Not that hard. Hold on.
I don't know, but I know people who might know.
Yeah. Like my theory is if it doesn't, is it possible for like deaf people to be like unable to be racist?
No, because they'll have that. They could definitely have that type of racism where it's like, I just think they're genetically inferior, which is like, oh no,
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to you.
You think your racism's a fact? That's super icky.
Yeah, I much prefer the people who just scream like a weird name from the 1900s involving like how Italians did some. I don't really know how those ones work, but
Yeah, those. Fuck the Italians in the 1800s. You hear me?
It's one thing when you're like, screw those other guys of that nationality, our nationality is better. And then it to this person, I think scientifically is less of a person. You know, like there's a different like
There's
broad.
definitely a different in like how upsetting it is.
Yeah,
But like both bad. Let's be clear here.
very bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seriously opposed to racism, not just because it's wrong and evil, it's also stupid.
So I'd like to point out, I have looked this up, and there is a post on Reddit. Apparently, yes, and you can see some very key ones with stand-up comedians. Sometimes stand-up comedians, including apparently one where they said a word that didn't quite exist in sign language just to mess with the signer, who did a combination of multiple words to try to get it to.
I see. Interesting.
Gosh, sign language interpreter must be a really difficult job sometimes. Especially if people are just messing with you.
Have you seen?
Oh, maybe there isn't. I don't know. It's very hard to tell.
Have you seen the lady that got hired to do sign language interpretation
and just is making it
didn't
up?
know anything of it and was just making it up?
Yeah,
Wonderful.
That was sad.
Hilarious, though.
I will point out, really hard to vet someone like that.
Yeah, because what do you know,
the reason you're
right?
hiring them is you can't do that job.
Yeah, exactly.
It's spectacular. I want to see that, but also I want to see that, but on some foreign television with some guy who claims to know English. That I want to see very badly.
Oh, that's pretty great. Yeah.
Live interpreting captions. I'm sure that's happened if you look hard enough.
That'd be cool.
Do you have any other questions, or should I say my last bad idea?
I might think of another bad idea or question, but why don't you say yours?
All right, they're called broquettes.
Is it like a potato croquette?
No.
Oh.
Wrong. So they're for people who are in a frat who pass away, have their ashes compacted into like a briquette, and then they can be stacked like a brick in their frat house, so that the frat can slope
bucket.
Broquette, like a briquette, like a charcoal briquette.
Okay.
But it's a bro. It's one of your bros.
It's
like
a bro.
Brick, though.
Yeah, it's like a brick. Yeah, I mean, if they have rounded edges, they don't stack well. And you can't make the frat house out of your dead brothers.
So wait, is this a frat house made entirely out of dead frat members?
Eventually. It
That's
starts
the goal.
as just a wall.
Kind of awesome and badass.
Right.
Like, that's like the most hardcore frat.
Exactly. I mean, in 100 years, you'll be like, we're a really old frat. Welcome to the Harvard, like, bad boys.
I love your
our
idea
house
of
is
what
made out of
frats
our
are.
dead fraternity brothers. Compressed remains. Kind of cool.
Yeah, I'd be into that. That would make any frat cooler if you became a brick in the frat house when you died.
Right? And the each brick will have the name in it, you know? Boom.
Yeah, I think what you need to do is start a frat.
Yeah, you want to be the only one that has this technology, because if there's competition, it'll just take much longer to build your frat house.
Yeah.
There's the competition. I mean, that's true. No one will join.
So
they're all trying to join, like the good boys.
Here's the trouble: is that this is going to be cool once it gets going, but it's going to be hard to get people in right away.
Initially, right? We got to fake 100 years of fake bricks and then slowly replace them.
I have this great idea.
That's the key.
What if you could just kill off a bunch of them right away? I have this
bus accident.
I have this robot.
Sitting in the basement, can't use it for crime anymore because it turns out that's a bad idea.
It turns out you can't make as much money robbing a bank as this thing costs. And I've had to blow up 4 or 5 of them already.
In testing alone.
Yeah. Just like kill a whole bunch of frat dudes and turn them into bricks.
That couldn't
possibly go wrong.
I mean, I do feel like they are actively working on that themselves, so I don't think I need to help. Perhaps the roof is just kind of slippery.
We just start a new viral TikTok meme where you play beer pong on the top of the roof.
Beer pong, except you're throwing knives at the cups in front of your brothers instead.
You could just lie. Get some ashes from the fireplace.
Cinder blocks, paint them black, put names on them, bucket.
Yeah. There you go.
Or it's a new frat. Buy the remains of dead people.
What are you trying to accomplish?
Frats are actually a great business.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everybody's paying dues, aren't they?
They make ludicrous sums of money.
You have to pay money to be in a frat?
Yeah.
A lot of money.
What do you
It's like hundreds of dollars a month.
What do you get out of being?
How much? You get shitty booze and a house you don't want to live in.
With a
It's
bunch
like
of other
being
people.
in a club and having a clubhouse.
Sounds terrible.
It's much worse than that, I'm pretty sure.
It's like being in the Elks Club or whatever, except you're Greek themed.
Mm-hmm. It's like baby's first Freemasonry.
Yeah, except some of them, like whatever Skull and Bones or whatever, are legit secretly controlling the world.
Cool.
They have a private island
Uh-huh.
where they do things that we don't know about.
Oh.
Can we
Probably.
just go to
Like
the
that's a
island?
legit fact. But
Yeah.
Oh shit! I bet it's just
Okay.
drinking.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
surprise
probably
me at all.
nothing. I think the only building on the island burned down like decades ago.
Camping then. So regular chapter member dues are between $20 to $200 per month and up to $3,000 per semester. If you break the rules, you can be fined like $100 or something. There are membership fees. New members can pay between $575 and $2,500 in dues and fees at school in the first semester of membership. Holy shit! There's application fees. I'm telling you, this shit's a legitimate like scam business.
New scam idea. Let's start a frat.
Let's start a frat.
I feel like not a lot of people will want to join our frat.
Our theme will be frats suck. Every other frat is garbage and we hate them.
Yeah.
Can I pitch you on? So one, you can't just have a frat.
Why not?
I'm pretty sure all frats have a counterpoint sorority.
Oh, here we go.
And that's why everyone joins.
Frat. None of this segregated gender stuff.
It's
a terrible idea.
Yeah, that's real rough.
But it's more woke than the opposition. And that's worth something.
True. We do slam poetry.
It's a frattery.
Frattery for fraternizing.
Sorority and a frat, it's a frattery.
I'm sure there's like some ancient Greek word for like not discriminating against people because of their gender.
You don't want to just make a
Also,
new terrible word?
How are frats and sororities legally allowed to discriminate like that?
Oh, I don't know, but I challenged one once and they were dicks about it.
Wait, which one? Did you try to join a sorority?
Yeah, of course I did. And they're like, you can join the fraternity. They're our brothers. And I'm like, fuck no, I want to join yours.
Wait, when did this happen?
Like dicks.
Wait, tell us this story. This is awesome.
Oh, it was my first semester of college. I won't say where. And I went to like the club day. And I was like, all right, cool, what's this? And they're like, oh, we're like Kappa Gamma Beta or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, cool, can I join? And they were like, ha 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 ha. No, I mean, you can join our brothers. They're in 5 butthole whatever. And I'm like, no, I want to join yours. Can't I join yours? And they're like, ha 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 ha. No, you can't. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to let me. They were like, no. And I was like, all right, fine. Because I wasn't going to, like, how long can I just be like, that's illegal. Let me join. You know, it's weird. It's also weird. Like, I do get it. But
like we should have gender integrated fraternity sorority.
Absolutely. I feel like really low dues too. A lot of members, really low dues.
Yeah.
You know?
It's real cheap to be one of us.
Here's the problem. Ready? It's really hard, I'm pretty sure, to like do it legally. Because 90% of the reason people join fraternities is so that they can drink underage. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but that's not an official activity.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah.
But you have to really figure out how to like separate yourself from that properly.
But we would be the national organization, and if the local chapters fuck around, that's not on us. That's them not following the guidelines that specifically say no underage drinking, no having sex on the roof, whatever the hell else. We should
Definitely a lot of sex on the roof, I will say. Pretty sure that's pretty common.
That's funny. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I think there's a lot of money there.
Also, we could make it a reality show.
It seems like a
Reality
lot of.
TV.
Oh Jesus, interesting. Sigma Chi.
Hello.
THI. How do I pronounce that?
Chi.
Sigma Chi. If they put the Greek letter, I'd probably
It's
know how
gonna
to
be
say
Chi.
it. Chi.
Yeah.
Sigma
that
Phi.
sounds like a Greek
Sigma
letter.
Phi. Maybe you pronounce it Phi. The frat with the all-time highest number of wealthy alumni.
Oh yeah, we get gifts from our alumni too because they had such a great time in our integrated frat. They can build us a house made out of bricks made out of dead people.
Yeah, it's really expensive to get your remains turned into a brick. Everyone knows. It's definitely not me with like 4 2x4s nailed together and a hammer trying to pack your ashes.
It's definitely not me dumping the ashes in the backyard and buying a brick.
Oh, that's bad.
I think you could do a lot with like resin there, you know?
Oh yeah, you could definitely waterproof it. It would not be bad.
Ash
Forget turning them into a brick. Let's preserve them in resin.
Oh my god, their
so
whole
they
body.
can forever be part of the walls.
Fucking, that's weird and creepy, yo.
Yeah. Okay, we'll put them in the basement. Put them in the basement.
Stacks.
I really like it though. Oh my god, no. Alright, the frat has a big room called the Hall of the Dead. And it's just lined with backlit bodies. Oh, that's... I kind of want to join this metal ass frat.
Yeah,
it's
gonna be great. So I think this is the overall bigger plan, right? I think what you want to do is, as you get people to join, you also kind of like constantly lay these like hints that there's some sort of like occult thing going on.
Super shit going on.
Like there's some sort of secret society, occult stuff happening. But of course, we don't know anything about how to like do occult stuff. So like,
yeah, we do.
Just
That's
fake.
Easy.
Of course, we can do occult stuff.
Well, do you know what I'm saying? Like incantations and secret rings and the works, and they feel like they're getting involved with something that's going to get them some power down the line.
Yeah, we'll claim our frat was founded by Aleister Crowley, and it'll be spooky.
Yeah, super spooky. But also very open-minded and, you know, like whatever gender.
Super progressive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then, you know, like slowly these people go off thinking they're a part of something pretty big and pretty great. And then they become that pretty great thing out in the world. We call in favors for this is better than starting a religion, you know?
This is a cult.
You start
It's a cult and a frat, and we get membership dues, and there'll be hot chicks. Totally everything.
Totally everything.
Yeah, we've got everything. Then our most secret ceremony will be building a robot to rob banks.
Do not open the book of forbidden secrets or touch the murder bot in the basement. These things are forbidden.
Oh my god. Cool.
So yeah, frats, big money. Big money. Oh, Jesus. So also, one other interesting thing about frats is people think they help you get a job. And apparently they might. They really might.
They probably do.
Because everyone in a frat thinks they turned out right and good. And it's only us people who weren't in a frat that are still pretty sure most of them were assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like if you're in a frat, you know all the other frat peoples, and you can like check whether people are in other chapters of that frat and like discriminate in their favor. Because
that's true.
Fraternity discrimination isn't illegal, right? Which is why our gender-integrated fraternity will be so great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point because, like, a lot of fields are currently, you know, predominantly male, and guys are only going to bring the frat brothers in if they only have frat brothers.
Yeah.
But now they have frat sisters.
sisters.
I'm going to call them frat sisters because
Yeah.
that's how sororities work. Cool. Boom. We're diversifying like male-dominated fields and fighting sexism.
I think
And
we've
we're
solved
diversifying female-dominated fields. It's perfect.
We've solved
Integration.
a really big problem here today. I think we're doing good work. That's
So much work.
How hard do you think it is to start a fraternity?
You just need a house, right?
I don't think you even need
There's
a house.
college affiliation as well.
Do you have to be affiliated? Because like the
No, but
Fraternal
it's
Order
super
of the
illegal.
Moose is
Oh, is it?
it's
Wait,
just
what
a
is it?
private club, right?
That's true. Why not just have a private club? Actually, hold on.
Because nobody wants to join a private club. People are lazy dicks.
That's
But
fair.
that's
Apparently, only people in college join clubs.
But that's what the
And they never join clubs afterwards for no explainable reason.
well, they do. I mean, we were talking about the like Elks Club and the.
Yeah,
That's true.
They're all going out of business because all the old people that think being in a club is cool, they're dying, and nobody.
That's why we call it like the. We have to call it something new and hip.
Yeah, it's got to be something better than club.
And I will point out, every one of us would go to a speakeasy.
Wait, are we calling our new club the Speakeasy?
No, I'm just pointing out.
Gone to a speakeasy.
No,
It
like
was
a
legal,
real,
but
yeah, but like a real speakeasy.
it was
you know what
themed.
I mean? Like
you had
when
to know the
door.
password. You had to know the password
yeah.
to get in the door. Yeah, I've done that.
That's cool, right?
Yeah, it was. That's why we went. That's the only reason we went.
If that was a membership to get that password,
Yeah.
you'd do that probably.
No, but I'd be like, oh, that's neat.
Maybe.
Well, shit.
I'm a weirdo though. That's I think is a good idea. Yeah. Secret
If we
password.
start a secret club that we claim controls the universe, people will join in order to gain control, right?
Yes, that is
Like
The
people join
Illuminati
the Freemasons because they run the world.
That's a straight up cult though. And then
What if we start?
which isn't I'm not saying that's bad.
Is the Illuminati a real cult?
No.
No.
Well, maybe. Who knows?
Why don't we start it?
The Illuminati. We're the Illuminati.
Like serious? No. Right? No one has that IP yet. Everyone knows the
everybody
name. They have
has that.
international branding.
There's
But,
so
like,
many people
No
with
one
that.
had.
There's an eye in the pyramid on the back of the $1 bill, bro. The Illuminati already runs the government.
Yeah, and we're the Illuminati.
All right, what are they going to do? Say we're not the Illuminati?
Yeah, no, these guys aren't the
No,
Illuminati.
they're not
We're
the Illuminati. We're the
somewhere
Illuminati.
else. No, we're the only idiots saying we're the Illuminati.
Right.
But we're going to be really on the down low there. You know.
Wait, that we're idiots? We're not going to tell people?
No, we're not going to tell them that we're the Illuminati just like at face value.
Oh, wait, they have to join our cult before they know we're the... Why are they going to join our cult if they don't think
No,
we're
we
the
have to
Illuminati?
pretend we're bad at keeping secrets. It's like being a spy and trying to reel someone in.
Oh.
You have to pretend you're slipping up.
Right. We
And then you
pretend
get 'em.
like we blew our cover. Got
Right,
it.
exactly.
Like, oh, I wasn't supposed to let you know I'm in the Illuminati. I'm sorry.
Look,
And then
man,
just like
it's true. We control everything.
Now that you
Come
know,
on. All right. Now
there's
that you know
two
the truth.
choices. I can initiate you. There's a fee, or you know how it is.
Yeah. Or the bad option.
The bad option. We
You
don't talk
wanna
about that.
Take the bad option.
Unlimited
Bad
power.
option sucks. It's not. You're not in our cool cult.
Yeah, the bad option's not being in the Illuminati.
Bullshit.
It's the worst option that way, because then you're not in the Illuminati.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, I feel like it probably is really cheap to get. I'm gonna Google Illuminati rings. Illuminati rings.
You're definitely on a list.
They're on Amazon. I'm pretty sure I'm not on a list.
Sweet.
Oh fuck yeah! $11, $7.
Wait,
Here we
I
go.
want one of
Yeah,
these.
we can get the little triangle with an eye thing. No problemo.
Oh, we need a merch store stat, guys.
Seriously.
God.
It says
Yeah, buy
Illuminati
our-
on one side, Thunk Tank on the other.
All right, so here's what it is. Why don't we just start an Illuminati like online club? You can join the Illuminati, and that's our Patreon instead. Like instead of a Patreon,
we'll just call our Patreon the Illuminati. Wait. We'll call our OnlyFans the Illuminati. Join the Illuminati on our OnlyFans.
I feel like we already have the OnlyFans taken care of. So Patreon for the Illuminati, OnlyFans for this podcast.
Yeah.
Right. Patreon Illuminati.
Yeah, and then you can give to like different tiers, give you different levels of control over our government.
Exactly. If you donate $1 million per episode, you can make Thunk Tanked illegal.
So, I mean, is there a number that can show how like you can sway things? Like, is there this many dollars gets this many votes? Lobbying.
You could set that up. I mean, there's no.
Wait, are we talking about real government?
Real government. Because I think you could probably hire lobbyists for the money the Illuminati is paying to just kind of sway politics wherever you actually want.
Yeah, but that's like so much money. That's like 1%
It is a lot
stuff.
of money.
That's like 1%er money.
Nah.
Illuminati money.
It's surprisingly cheap to occasionally receive personal phone calls from your senator.
Wait, really?
Oh yeah, they'll call you asking for money if you donate.
Personally?
Like if you donate the maximum amount you're allowed to personally donate, which is like $2,500, they will call you every time they need money.
Themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a huge part of being a congressperson is calling to raise funds to get elected next time.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, okay. You didn't know that? It's really bad.
So part of me now wants to get $2,500 together. And just like start shilling my political opinion at the governor now. Fuck.
So you know what might make a great show is getting that money together
and seeing how much you can do with it.
Well, and just sending it to like one, to basically lobbying, and then keeping them on the phone as much as you can, talking to like some official. Like pick one that's like really out there, like a fun one, a fun congressperson.
Fun congressperson.
Ted
Cruz, obviously.
Right.
I will say so. New York State is Anthony Delgado.
You're gonna mess with a congressman, mess with the Zodiac Killer.
I
would like to be very explicitly clear. There is no actual proof that Ted Cruz is the Zodiac Killer. It's just that Ted Cruz is the Zodiac Killer.
It's pretty obvious to anyone that has eyes.
It's obvious to everyone that he is. But there's no actual explicit proof, and I'm not actually accusing him of committing a crime. I'm not a lawyer or an actual person.
So
please do not.
Here's what I want to pitch you guys. Because Antonio Delgado.
Okay. Who's that?
Is a U.S. representative from New York State, who also has a rap album out.
Cool.
The number of senators who have rap albums is ridiculously high.
Okay.
I feel like you're just saying that. I can't tell.
Any number of senators having a rap album is too high. The fact that at least 3 of them do is ridiculous.
Jesus. Okay. All right. Never mind. I thought it was pretty cool. It wasn't very good, but it was pretty cool. But my point is, if I send him money, maybe I could get him to rap over the phone to me, which would make great TV.
Yeah.
See how long I could keep him on, but that's apparently any senator worth their salt can drop some clean rhymes, yo.
Yeah, I think the trick would be to get that like you take money from people on the internet via Patreon subscriptions, whatever. And you use that money instead of making some sort of political change or something like that. You get the politicians to say the dumbest things possible, and you broadcast it out to everybody.
I like where this is going, but as proved by the current political climate, it doesn't matter how dumb the politicians say things.
Yeah.
They can say literally the dumbest thing it's possible for them to say at any given moment.
This would
They
be a
can say
great
things that
show.
literally contradict what they claim are their core beliefs, and it doesn't seem to have any effect.
It'd be a
Let me
great show in
pitch
like
you-
2014.
Yeah, it would have been groundbreaking. My God.
Yeah.
Let me pitch you on a reality TV show, though.
Okay.
6 contestants, right,
Okay.
are given 6 months and $500,000.
$600,000.
High budget show.
$600,000. You're right. One for each of them.
666.
Yeah. And they and the winner of the show is the person that can sway politics in a direction they are given on a card the most, right? Like, so they're all giving competing directions or unrelated directions, for different like out there policies. And the more they can sway with that money in that time frame, the better they are. So I only need like $4 million and a camera crew for 6 months.
This is way more expensive than the average reality show.
Are they? How much do reality shows
Very
normally
They're cheap.
cost?
That's why there's so many of them.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Camera
Is
crews work cheap.
It's mostly editing. And that's about it.
Yeah. It's like,
Shit.
you don't have to really pay the talent much at all.
They
All
just
right,
wanna
you
get
have to have
TV.
them. Here's what it is. No money.
No money.
6 months to build a grassroots campaign and sway as much political opinion and raise as much money as possible.
If it's you have a computer and a Facebook account, and how
Ideally.
much change can you create?
Mhm.
There will be freaking chaos if dedicated, skilled people start doing this for like no reason. Like, we already got like state actors trying to sway opinions, but they're actually like motivated by a reason. If people are just doing crazy reality TV shit, I guess it couldn't get any worse.
Oh, it can.
It really could.
It really can.
Bring a spoon to the protest, guys. It's to stab the guy next to you with.
What was that?
Wait, is this a new meme? Stab the guy next to you at a protest?
I will point out, no, but maybe it is now.
Fall or Dodge in Hell by Neil
I
Stephenson.
read the first 3 chapters of that book.
I think that's some of the more interesting stuff is like in the early parts of the book. But the spoilers, if you intend to read it and don't want to, there's a fake nuclear explosion. Oh, you guys are.
Oh no, I'm listening. Don't worry, I'm very in on this.
Oh,
Are the spoilers over?
I didn't realize that they were like that was that important. Basically, like.
Take your headphones off, Eric.
No. I'll do
Oh.
non-spoil. What I'm just saying is like it can be much worse, and that is like the best like explanation like of how much worse it can get in this country that I've ever seen.
That's interesting. So I see, and now I have to dance around what you said. God
It's
damn
okay.
it.
I don't actually care about spoilers.
No, screw you. Read the book.
Darn it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That would create some interesting results involving panic and terror.
Well, the thing that happens, many people. The thing that doesn't happen, many people think it happens, despite direct in front of them evidence.
I'd like to point out this is great podcasting right now.
Yeah. and I think that's where like it shines, just because like to think that like primarily through technology and the mindset that people have gotten over like the political environment, like that doesn't seem that far off from possible to me.
Yeah, no, I can totally. So counterpoint to real current politics.
Okay.
I don't remember what happened to them, I believe they are all alive and safe, but I could be wrong. There was a group of people protecting their homes, while the wildfire in California slowly came very close. By slowly, I mean they moved like 200 miles an hour sometimes. So like really quickly came towards them because they believed Antifa was planning to loot their houses once they left. For anyone that knows anything about Antifa, like what the acronym means, that's probably not true. But
Yeah.
but like, they still believed it real hard and almost died in a giant fire. So
Cuckoo and the cocoa nut.
yeah, there's people believing something so hard they almost burned to death. Which is like top 10 ways I don't want to go. Drowning, really peaceful. Fire, opposite of drowning. Fire counters water, worst way to go.
That reminds me
All
of
right,
something.
guys.
So
but
we'll
What is it? Wait,
maybe I just
So what does it remind you?
it reminds me that Andreas has some facts. I want you to start bringing the facts up. You gotta come with
drowning
more
is
facts.
the most peaceful way to die.
I-
That's a real fact.
It's not a real fact.
It's a real
It's
fact.
a thing I've definitely heard people say is a real
We've
fact.
heard Andreas say it. That is the
I
only.
don't think so. Other
I've
people
read it
say
like
this.
in books and shit.
No, it's
I don't-
not. You
I don't think
can't
Andreas
know that.
originated this
If you-
fake
I
fact.
definitely didn't.
If you've died, there is no way to transfer that information to anyone else.
Yes, it's impossible to know that, but it's a thing I've heard people say as though it's a fact.
Well, it's wrong.
It's probable that people look much more peaceful when they're drowning because they're moving very slowly underwater.
I think anything to do with oxygen deprivation is relatively less bad than some other ways, because you at some point get high from not having any oxygen. But your lungs do feel like they're burning, so it may be
So I just typed in drowning, peaceful way to die into Google, and the first thing that comes up is suicide prevention lifeline. And I'm like, oh, sure.
Yeah, you're on a list now.
Whoops. What have I done? Anyway, what have you guys learned today?
I learned that bank robot is not the most peaceful way to die.
No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not.
I've learned that sign language has racial slurs.
Yeah, what the hell?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I've learned that we may already be in the Illuminati.
I think we are.
Wow.
We are the Illuminati.
I
Subscribe
am
to our
the
podcast.
Illuminati.
Subscribe to our podcast, or we'll raise the taxes just for you.
Tax breaks for everybody who subscribes to our podcast. This is not a binding legal offer.
It might be if we made our podcast a not-for-profit.
Oh, shoot. Can we make donations to our podcast tax deductible? We'll find out next week on Thunk Tank. Or not.
Roll credits.
No, well, we gotta. There's definitely.
Wait, weren't we going to do a bit where we came up with a title for episodes so they didn't suck?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, and also, oh yeah,
It's too late for that, I guess. Remember
is it over?
Next week we come up with a title that doesn't suck.
Is it over? No, wait, hold on.
Wait, have we rolled the credits yet?
We have not. Do you want me to do
Someday
that?
we'll be organized.
I was gonna say. We did. I guess we did the things. We did. I'm rolling the credits. Here we go.
Woo!
Here's
Credits.
the outro.
Fucking like us more, better.
Yeah, do the
Give us
things.
some money.
We don't know how or what the things are, but do the things that make us
Doobly
famous.
doo, boobity
So we
boo,
can
bell.
spread our wisdom and join the Illuminati.